Is there something that, like, slinks up and down the hallway? Or am I not remembering that correctly? I don't know why I felt like...
I
going
think...
through the hallway, there's something that, like...
You know what? I actually experienced this at the end of the last episode, where sometimes it'll do a cheeky thing where when you're running down a hallway, something will just creep up from the bottom of the screen behind you. Usually it's...
Why?
Yeah, usually it's the ghost girl enemy. Oh yeah, also I forgot about these things. Yeah. Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to the Haunted Mansion. And I guess there's no time for intros. Oh wow, these things actually hit harder than you think. And, you know, I'm playing this game as sort of like an end of October Halloween-y treat because, well, it's spooky and it's nostalgic to me, but I'm not the only one. I'm joined here today by my sister Jess.
Hi.
Who also has memories of these games, and I'm going to be asking more about that in a second. But she also did all the thumbnails for this series. I'm very happy with how they came out, so you can also thank her for those. You can check out her Instagram at the links in the description. Same is true for every episode in this series. You are not getting me this time. That's the same exact angle you came from at the end of the last episode. I'm gonna be very scared.
Oh my god, why did you... I forgot she like wiggles like that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I can only really speak for myself with this. What are your, like, memories of this game going in?
I never really played it myself. I just have memories of watching you play it because it was too scary for me. I kind of like vaguely remember like certain areas of the game, but I don't remember if we had ever finished it like together.
I don't think so. I don't think I ever finished it. I think I have seen most levels because I had used like sheets to look. I actually realized only in editing. I was trying. Oh my God! Okay, you were right. No! Oh! No!
Well,
this mansion sucks.
Who would ever want to live here?
Me. I spent like the first 2 episodes talking about how I want this place. Yeah, I was actually wondering like where I would go with this number of souls, because the only other place is the upstairs hallway, and that requires like 525. We need to go to the pantry, and I don't remember this at all.
Hello?
Wow, I truly have no... Wait, what's the Gandalf thing? I have no memory of this place.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever seen this place in my life.
Ghosts. Do you remember, Jess, when we did the test footage for this, and, like, for some reason that, like, right trigger was just, like, locking up, like you couldn't fire this fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we broke it out. Oh, that looks ominous. Like some kind of, like, I don't know, Renfield's walk-in freezer that he serves Dracula flies from? Or does Renfield eat the flies? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Oh, let's see, guys. These guys, oh wow, this pantry is actually pretty big, but you would think that,
Is that a gargoyle?
Oh wow, that is a gargoyle. Oh, so you're not just gonna be a boss fight, you're gonna be, I'm gonna die. Yeah, you're not just gonna be a boss fight then, you're gonna actually be spawning as a regular enemy from now on. Hopefully you have a little less health. It's in the flashes of the lightning only that I can appreciate how big this place is. Wow. You would think there would be like an interior door or something that leads to the neighboring kitchen. But yeah, the combat has definitely gotten a lot more intense since our adventure in the graveyard.
Is it like once you like beat a boss, then they're just like roaming around, or...?
That seems to be the case, because the spider was a boss at first, the ghost girl was presented as a boss. They all get like that kind of introduction. They've all had pretty dramatic introductions, and now the gargoyle was like a one-off enemy in the mausoleum, but now, yeah, there's the second one we've seen. Oh god, what is this? What's glowing on the floor? What's doing floor glows? Oh. It's gotten so much more combat heavy, which,
Especially since this is supposed to be a kid's game, no?
Yeah, that's the thing about, like, older games, especially, like, PS2 and before, is that I feel like they were often way too difficult for a lot of kids.
Yeah, like, now I'm not surprised that we never finished it.
Yeah. It's like, sometimes I go back and play a game and it's like, oh, now I don't feel bad. Okay, what did that open? If I had to guess, that probably... This pantry is huge. You could fit so many Cheetos in here.
So many Cheetos. Maybe even Fritos, perhaps.
Oh god, there's definitely room for Fritos and then some. Okay, that's a fireplace. That's probably what we're meant to light. That's probably how we're gonna light this room.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to like light up each room.
Yeah, and that's one of the cool things about this is we can actually go back and explore everything, but I'm not seeing how we platform our way up here. We clearly have to turn that painting. Sometimes things that jut out of the walls are
They're like
interactive.
a lever or something.
Yeah, that is one cool thing about these kids PS2 games is I feel like there's a lot of explorables and a lot of secrets to be found. Oops. Okay, so we can get on top of those shelves. Maybe that has something to do with it. Also, sorry about the kind of squeaky analog stick. I went to switch to another controller, and that one also has like separate analog stick issues where it's too sticky rather than too squeaky. So this is kind of the lesser of two evils. Oh, that's how it's going to be. It's going to be about like untangling this one trapdoor at a time. Although I'm still very wary about what we're gonna find. And who needs like a jail gate in their pantry? Like, is that to keep like the Lucky Charms in?
No, it's to keep everybody out of your Cheetos and Fritos.
That's a very good point, actually. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I was gonna say, I was actually about to make a comment about how this is the first time I've had somebody else, like, sit in, but that's actually not true. Dan sat in on the Walking Dead Survival Instinct video and one Project Zomboid video.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and this isn't even just his first time being in a video.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, no, she appears as a small baby in the Homestead Urbex video. Okay, it's gotta have something to do with over here, right? Since we can climb up here. That's another aspect of these old PS2 games, is they would absolutely have you spend half an hour just running around trying to figure out what to do. Oh no, that opened this over here. Is this where we keep the Frankenberry? Oh no. Oh no, it's the red.
You're in the upside
version of
down.
this. Oh god. I haven't seen Stranger Things. Shut up, phone. I haven't seen Stranger Things, so I don't... Oh god.
Oh, I keep forgetting you haven't seen Stranger Things.
Yeah. Oh god, it's these bugs. Does that mean that the only other time we've seen these bugs is when Atticus Finch was nearby?
They look like silverfish.
Yeah, they kind of do. They're like the grub, like fatty versions.
Yeah.
Oh, now there's a coffin here and we can jump up. Wait, but it's bouncing up and down like somebody's in it. Maybe we can interact with it then? Oh no, it doesn't seem so, or at least it's not responding.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
What is that from?
Avatar. Last Airbender.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that probably ran off to go unlock the thing.
Yeah, what was that? A key?
I think so. It's kind of too low resolution to tell. Alright, you guys are still swarming all over the floor. This is what happens when you leave your food out for too long in Voices of the Void. Okay, what did you do? What did that thing do? It's too low resolution. I don't know. No, I don't want to leave. I'm no quitter. All these things are opening now, and there's those arms are reaching out. Okay, the walls are now lava, or something. Maybe, wait, if we go back, like if we can travel back and forth at will, check to make sure we can't. Maybe that did something in the upside up, or just Earth as it's known. Maybe it did. No. Okay, yeah, I literally have no idea what to do then.
Don't you just hate when there's a portal to another dimension in your pantry? I hate when that happens.
No, and I'll tell you why, because you can list it as square footage. The auto lock is just doing whatever it wants. It's just making me into Han Solo. Ow. Yeah, what do I do? It's got to have something to do with this, right?
I mean, probably. It's... Oh.
Oh, wait,
It
yeah.
just did something.
It sounded like it did. Oh, we can turn this thing. Curse you, low resolution. I can't see what's there.
I thought that was a barrel.
Yeah, so did I. No.
Oh, I think you have to go back into the right side up and go through it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, this is why I brought you on. Literally, when we were discussing this, I was talking about how, like, yeah, I'm really dreading, like, some puzzles that are later on. And, like, it would be good to have somebody on to just kind of, like, you know, talk to while it's happening. So I don't have to just, like, cut a whole segment. Sometimes I do get so focused on commentary, I don't notice the obvious. Oh no,
it didn't work.
Oh no, it's closing slowly.
Timed.
Yeah, okay, so we just got to be faster about it. Well, if Zeke if Zeke didn't insist on holding his legs that way, this would be easier. I apparently somehow gained lives despite dying once.
Maybe they felt bad.
You know, this game probably does feel bad for me. I was probably playing on easy as a kid, and we're on normal now, so you can't just spawn right next to me when there's a time. It's
He
so
can
blatant.
do what he wants.
Yeah, this channel needs more over the garden wall references, honestly. Yeah. Crank ya open. No. Okay, that's as far as you're
Candy
gonna go.
camouflage. Run, 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 run.
Oh, we gain more distance if we jump. Yeah.
Why is that? Isn't that like a thing in like most games for some reason? Like jumping is faster than running.
Oh yeah. In fact, on the Source engine, it's like an art form where there's kind of like a slide to it and like constant momentum. So yeah. Good job, we're trapped. But the switch is here, and I think that's going to be this room completed. There we go. I know I've said it so many times in this playthrough, but it always... Oh, God.
Hello?
This attic suspension is being really annoying. No. Oh, we've got a boss fight. Ow. Oh, you're going to be just directly engaging now, aren't you? But now that I'm an adult and actually know how to use these things... See, he always teleports away if he spawns too close to you, which he doesn't seem to realize would actually be, like, his only advantage. I mean, how about... Yeah, let's just camp here. We're actually safer in here, because we can just kind of keep farming him when he's there and going in one direction. He won't spawn behind us, because he kind of knows better, but...
Why did he laugh like he's winning?
Because he's a video game antagonist. He's magic, he has an evil laugh.
He's like seconds away from death and he's like, haha.
I'm gonna kill him with the regular attack just to humiliate him. I've literally beaten you twice. Like, stop gloating like you won. It's still playing boss music, right? I'm not crazy?
I mean...
There's like searching music, and this ain't it. Yeah, no, we're in the searching stage. Yep.
This always reminds me of, in, what is it, Hercules? When they're in the underworld and, like, you know, Hades reaches down into the like, pit of souls and he, like, plucks them out.
You know what's funny is that, like, it's been so long since I've seen Hercules, but I remember them as looking identical to the little shrimp dudes that Ursula has on the floor in Little Mermaid.
Oh, yeah.
I think they were, like, similarly shriveled, right?
I think so, yeah. And also, in that Scooby-Doo Spooky Island, too, don't they, like, their souls get, like, swapped? Do you remember that?
And, like, Zombie Island?
No, Spooky Island, the
Spooky
live
Island.
action.
Oh, that, yeah.
Did you see the floor wiggling just now?
I did see it. And you know what? I'm glad you said that, because I thought I saw that in the first part, in the conservatory.
Oh!
God.
How many times did we
All
walk
right.
past that?
Yep. You guys are going to the bad place. And it's spawning more guys. Turning the lights on ain't as turn the lights on. Actually, if we catch these guys now, if we catch them all,
Will it just stop?
it might.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
Phew!
We meet again, young Halloway.
Oh, that's right.
Where have you been?
We have the death certificate.
Is this some kind of a ride to you?
Yeah.
What's this? I see. Right. Did you think that I needed a reminder or something? I may have lost my head, lad, but I have not lost my mind. However, any warrior who goes beyond the call of duty on the field of battle deserves to be recognized for his efforts. Therefore, Ezekiel Holloway, for showing great bravery in bringing me this death certificate, I hereby declare you Squire! Yes, Squire! Speaking of battle, I have something for your arsenal. Madame Leoda had me hide one of the, where did I put it? Ah, here it is. Amazing it is, the power contained in these little souls.
He gave you a chaos gem.
Well, carry on now. You may have won a few battles, lad, but in case you hadn't noticed, we are still at war. Ha ha ha.
Can't wait to see how this thing works. Oh, and now we're gonna have enough.
This new soul gem will increase the power of your rapid shots and let you do a better job blasting those enemies. This will come in handy as we continue on.
I should hope so. But yeah, now we have enough to actually access the upstairs hallway. You guys are still alive.
Technically, no.
I mean, sure. If you want to lawyer this thing. But yeah, oh wow, I actually kind of don't like that, because it's good, it's objectively an upgrade, but visually, you know? Now now our regular fast attack does that, like, dispersal thing. And stay down. Friggin' bonies.
Where are we going now?
I'm thinking the only place we really can go is the upstairs hallway. Now, there's two ways that we can access that at this point. Oh great, you guys are gonna start spawning in the halls. You know, magic-resistant enemies in hallways with ranged attacks, not a great combination, to be sure. But that's exactly why we have to get out of here. Now, as I was saying, we have two ways to get up there. There's one at the end of this hall, and we will be getting that. But there's also a way through the foyer, so I think we're going to do it that way. And that's going to take us through some places that'll probably be pretty familiar to you.
To me?
Mm-hmm. I mean, because these are like early areas of the game.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I remember this. The painting's changing as loading screens. Oh, this music!
Yeah, I know. Like, I feel like the music is some of the most, like, nostalgic parts of it. Like, every little bit is so... I don't know. It's the weird things like that that stick with you. But I think the door to the upstairs hallway is over here. You know, I was just having a thought before when you made your Chaos Gem joke. What if, like, we get all these gems, there's one left, we get to the end, and we just, like, Thanos snap all the ghosts away?
I was gonna say Dr. Eggman appeared.
I think it's time to let you know what we're up against, Zeke.
Cool, we're like 4 hours in.
Our enemy is none other than the Grand Master of the Order of Shadows, Atticus
Voldemort.
Thorne. He has survived for centuries beyond his natural life by devouring the very souls he bends to his will. Though not as powerful as he was in life, he is growing stronger and has amassed a legion of evil spirits and followers to help him achieve his ultimate goal, the utter annihilation of the afterlife. Unfortunately, the hopes of the Brotherhood have all but died with the owners of the mansion and my own imprisonment. This is why we need your help, Zeke. We cannot let Thorne succeed.
One time you were Miss Piggy. I love the Muppets Haunted Mansion. I mean,
I also love the Muppets Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, you also love the Muppets in general, but wow, this hallway is a lot wider, and somehow that makes it worse. It makes it feel more, like, prone to combat, and makes it feel like you'll be willing to throw more at me.
Yeah, like, what are you gonna put in this hallway?
That's all I can think about. 860 needed for the gallery.
Dang.
But I'm kind of using the spirits in our beacon as a gauge for how far along we are, and, well, 525, that puts us a little over the halfway mark, doesn't it?
Oh, is it like 1,000 is like the total?
Well, what do they say on the ride? We have 999 happy haunts, so that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
585 for the sunroom.
I was too busy looking at the ghosts.
Honestly, that's actually... I'm glad you said that, because that's exactly what I was saying in part 1. I feel like the reason the Haunted Mansion is so appealing to kids is because it's a who's who of ghosts. It's like, you know, one of those, like, it's like one of those hidden object games where you just love looking at all the little details.
Yeah.
700 for the...
I like at the end when you're trying to leave and you like go in front of the mirrors and they like... You see like a ghost with you in the
hitchhiking
mirrors.
ghosts.
I remember seeing that as a kid and being like, "What?"
Yeah, we've actually met them, and at the end of the previous episode, they helped our exit from the graveyard. But it seems like the first thing we can actually afford to enter, much like the Mall of America, is the study.
Hello?
Honestly, I should take the audio of you saying that and just add that to the first few seconds of every room. I mean, that's the energy this guy gives off.
Just put like an immense amount of like reverb and echo on it. Hello?
Yeah, these guys definitely do something. I'm getting real Last Crusade vibes from this. First, let's kill off the locals. Oh yeah, wow, this upgrade is actually going to be immensely useful for dealing with you guys, since the game just tends to spam you. Oh, you're all just coming out of the fireplace. Are you going to be like an endless stream? Because that would be ever so annoying. You're going to have to figure this out while you're doing that? No, it looks like that's the last of you.
What's supposed to happen in here?
I'm not sure. We're getting into... Whoa!
Go away! Why are you like this?
Hey, she's colored more like the thumbnail, I feel like.
Oh, wait, yeah, she's like purple and green.
Yeah. I wonder if she's actually special. There have been some variants of things like the spiders, but story time again.
The beacon has turned up in the new world. Remnants of the Brotherhood have acquired an estate on the outskirts of the fever-racked bayous of Louisiana and have hidden it within. However, my scouts have sensed a powerful aura within the mansion that I will have to overcome. Though I cannot be sure, there is something familiar about this aura.
Plot thickens. Also, it just speaks to how slow Atticus is getting things done. He's literally been in the house where this thing is for 20 years. I showed up and got it within, like, literally 15 seconds, so... Alright, I'm thinking there's got to be some kind of puzzle, probably to do with the patterns on the ground, since that opening cutscene called so much attention to them.
Well, I saw a crooked painting over on the wall.
Oh, did you? Well, there's the light switch up there. Okay, where was...
It's on that right side. It's
over
in the
there. Yep. Oh, look at that face.
I like the one on the left. There's something about him. He's like...
Yeah, like I love all these just like old-timey sinister paintings.
Oh. Okay.
I was kind of distracted by the moving bookshelves. Okay, so we're gonna have all kinds of, we're gonna have some moving object shenanigans. Nope. Maybe there's gonna be stuff to do with memory or or maybe you're gonna try and use the environment against me.
I wonder if you have to like get on top of the bookshelves, because they're tall enough for you to get up to the light switch, right? So I wonder if you have to like
maybe
jump on them.
Yeah, maybe. Wow, this chair's really... That's so annoying. Okay, and you guys are just gonna be bothering me this entire time. I think that one bookshelf is the only one that's small enough to get on. But if these chairs won't let us do it, then how do we...
One of them tilts. Oh, yeah, if you like stand on the one that tilts and then jump on one of the moving ones.
Yeah. Oh, wow, this ain't easy with a dual shock, and even less so under... Oh, wait, you're the same one. You never died. Alright, come back, lady. Can't do anything until you're back! Oh, there we go. And there you go. Okay, so that is the right way. And we can probably
jump
climb
up there,
over here. Yep. And then maybe somebody will move over here and help us?
Or you could just jump like Michael Jordan in Space Jam at the end. You know, where he like jumps, but then he remembers he's in like cartoon land, so he just like stretches his body.
Oh, that's
and
right.
like puts the ball in the net.
I'm thinking we have to... I think we got health that way, but I think we have to keep...
Oh!
Oh, I see. The
Oh,
different... Yeah, the
wait!
different carpets, they all...
They like trigger something.
Yeah, this one's triggered this, and then that one triggers that. Yeah, okay, I see. So if we do that, you'll fall down. You'll go to here. To here. And then to... Well, I screwed it up, but yeah,
What?
What just happened
that?
to me? Alright, but we know what to do now. We know what to do. We know the gist. You.
There you go.
And there we go. Are they gonna pull some shenanigans? Because you've done that. You did that in the pantry and you did it in the ballroom. I have to believe... Okay, no. I've learned to dread that cutscene when you show up. And now we are once again in the soul hunting phase.
Looking for wibbly wobblies.
So that's half this game is looking for wibbly wobblies, and... Well, it's always a good sign when I'm not sure which of the two my favorite part is. Look at some of these portraits.
I like the one on the right.
Yeah, the one on the right, the one in the middle. The one on the right had like a big version in the ballroom.
The one on the left looks like Dracula.
Oh,
there
it's
he is.
yeah. Alright, so let's actually, I'm not sure. I've been using the other things, but wow, now even the regular attack is enough to sort of chip away at you. So maybe it's not so bad. Oh, you're so stuck in the corner. That's hilarious. Oh, wait, I forgot. You had a mini-me. You have a little...
What the heck was that?
Yeah, so I had forgotten about this entirely. He has a mini-me that he will spawn periodically, and I don't know how they even got the idea for that, but there he is. Yeah, a little skeleton dude goes with Gargoyle.
I like him.
I kind of do, too. Honestly, he's a welcome member of the family, even if I have no memory of his existence. But yeah, I actually do have sort of an appreciation for these sort of, like, old-school creepy portraits. And you know what? Yeah, these bookshelves, they're physics. So that...
Oh.
Just gonna keep spawning these things, are you? Yeah, I didn't hear Junior. You're Wibbly. There you go. And we've got the first piece of a new death certificate, which should be the last one. And actually, I'm not quite sure who that is. I vaguely remember all the other ghosts, but I honestly have no idea who the final death certificate is going to be.
How many other ones did you have?
Well, each one is a gem, so we've gotten 3 others. We got the duelist, the organist, and now the beheaded knight. Oh,
I was waiting for something to happen.
Yeah,
Who's that?
I've become so accustomed to cuts. Oh yes, this is cool. So when you get all the souls in a room, like friendly ghosts will return to that room, and you can actually examine them and get custom dialogue.
Roses are red, violets are blue. No matter how long, I'll wait here for you.
I might be waiting a while.
Yeah. Probably doesn't help that you look like Bilbo Baggins.
Not Bilbo.
Honestly, I do wonder if you're not related to the maid downstairs who had similar like counterpart dialogue. But now we're up to 545 souls, and I'm not quite sure where we'd use that. There's still a whole unexplored section of the upstairs hallway, and I'm not sure if we shouldn't maybe go try and connect the dots. There is the other way downstairs. I don't even know which way I'm going. Okay, so this is to the other section. Oh, it's so much bigger up here than it was downstairs. 750 for the parlor. Yeah, you guys know. Oh, a save. I have not saved the entire time we've been playing. 525 for the trophy room. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. But for now, I think we're on a quest to find the other stairwell. Go ahead and snare me. It won't last long. Oop. Museum 700. That door doesn't open. I imagine that'll be some endgame Ooh. Somebody else is being mean, but yeah, wow, we actually do have access to a stairwell. And from here, we can break that seal to the downstairs hallway towards the graveyard. It's only now that I'm realizing we've actually cleared the entire ground floor. But it seems like there's an even upstairs. I'm wondering, oh, maybe an attic? Nope, it's just way more upstairs. Observatory and an attic. Okay. So I've got to ask, like, with what we've seen so far, we've cleared 2 rooms, a couple hallways. Do you remember any of this?
Not really. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe that last room that we did vaguely looked familiar, but...
Yeah, I'm getting kind of the same feeling, where it's like, I feel like this is, like, beyond what my skills as a kid could take me.
Yeah. I feel like the most that I remembered was in the kitchen with the screaming lady, and when you go into the place with the piano where the spider comes in.
Look, we're being guided by the floating candelabra. That is so cool. Oh, I love all these like little references to the right, and it just goes into the door at the end of the hall. That's cool. It just guides you down the hallway. All right, we need to find, what was the 525?
The trophy room.
Right, trophy room.
This seems familiar to me, actually, this room.
You know what? Now that you mention it, it is, yeah. And you know what? I think I remember hating... Oh, you guys are definitely...
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, you guys are definitely gonna...
I remember this.
Ow. Oh, wow, that packed a punch, and it's very fast. Yep. Oh, this is gonna be slow going. We gotta move up under fire, literally. I can just see these things pulling a trickeroony, where they're gonna maybe... ow. It doesn't matter if it's in the way. We've got to be behind it. And by the time one hits, the next one is already on its way. Seal up. Ow! Oh, come on! It pushed me forward into the fire. Closer we go. Ow, come on. Basically, that literally just negated the health I got. So stupid.
You were behind that one.
I was behind that. Right, well, good thing lives are easy to come by in this place. Oh, we can dodge them, it's just harder. Oh, maybe we can... you can't start throwing enemies at me during this. You can't start throwing enemies at me during this. Okay, just dodge. Just side dodge, side dodge, side dodge. Just side dodge. Until they're all dead. They're actually not coming towards me, or at least they're not making much of an effort to do so. You all the way at the end there, I see you. Goodbye. Alright, no, the camera's not cooperating.
I'm guessing there's like a switch somewhere that to like...
I think I see it on the far right. Which, you know, I would argue that this is light. I would argue that this room is very well lit. But, yeah.
When the fireplace is already lit, it shouldn't count.
Yeah. Oh no, it's just a tonic. How are you already so damaged? How far will this thing go? Not far enough. Okay. Now the question is, where is the switch? Do I have to stay with the shields all the way, or...
Yeah, maybe you have to go all the way with them to the end.
That seems probable at this point. Out!
Because usually it's like sparkly or something, right? You
Yeah.
can see it.
Okay, so we made it to this side of the room. I can't turn my camera the way I want to go. Now what? I've like made it to you, basically. Is there something over there, maybe? Sort of looks like there's something on the far right. Dodge, dodge, dodge. It's an urn or something. Well, I don't. Normally
Yeah,
it does
I don't
like
understand what you're supposed to do.
Normally it does like a fast, maybe something to do with these things. I don't get it.
Wait, are there other candlesticks around?
There's one on the other side. I just tried interacting with it. It didn't do anything.
No, but like before, like maybe do you have to get the fires to hit them to light them? Are there like other candlesticks that aren't lit, like in the room?
Christ. Yeah, there's one right there. Okay, Christ. All right. So we gotta get you to ultra light the place. Yep. Well, these shields, I'm getting hit more often than not. Like, just using the shields. Like, it's actually, I'm getting better results from dodging. So. That very blatantly is hitting you. There we go.
I did it!
Yep.
Well, you did it, but I did it, but
Yep.
we did it.
God, I would have taken so much longer to figure that out.
I'm surprised that I figured it out.
It looks like, I've never seen this before. It looks like our health is actually, well, it's stopped at a certain, no? It's slowing down, but our health was actually slowly ticking up.
I saw it move just now.
Yeah, okay, so it seems to have stopped now, but it'll get to a certain point, I guess. Alright, Spirits in the Lion. Oh, this place still isn't very well lit. I mean, my standards for well-lititude are like, would I consider this good for like a Minecraft house? You know what, I think that's... This takes place in the same universe as Minecraft, because literally enemies spawn when it's too dark.
Enemies spawn when it's too dark. There's those little silverfish-looking things.
Skeletons are hostile, and the bones are their money.
Bones are their money, and also the worms.
Yep. Almost didn't see that guy. Alright, there's definitely people in the suits of
Yeah.
armor. I'm just waiting for the moment when these suits of armor get introduced as enemies. Nope, here we go. Yep.
What is this, Harry Potter?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we've already got fully headless Nick.
Fully, I was gonna say that.
Oh god, it's a boss fight, it's a boss fight, it's a boss fight. Okay, well actually the powered hit seems to like stagger you, so as long as we have room to backpedal, we should be fine against you. The only problem is all the places in the game where we can't really backpedal.
Do you have to fight all of them?
Doesn't seem so, although that could change at a moment's notice, I'd imagine.
Yep.
Yep, they are. Okay, three more globals, and I bet one of them is this thing. No. What are you guys, perhaps? No? No alligator souls? No tiger souls? I guess Charlie Sheen's still alive.
There's only so many things in the room.
Yeah, that's the problem I have with this.
Oh, there
Yep.
you go.
Yeah, it's got to be like... Oh, and we get another piece. Who are you? I can't even fathom what that is.
That looks like an opera singer. Like a fat lady singing.
Oh yeah, one of them was an opera singer. And you're spider spamming me. Alright, dodge the webs. And at least until I can get enough distance where it doesn't matter. There we are. And there we are. Wow, none of them managed to snare me. They literally had me surrounded. They had one job. But now they've actually done me a problem, because now I got a bunch of tiny little low-resolution transparent souls wandering around that I gotta wrangle.
I like the music in here.
Yeah, and you know, I feel like you can tell we're getting into like the later stages because it's music I don't remember.
What else is there?
That's what I keep asking in all of these stages. Like, ever since like we got into the... Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I could've sworn I went through this like every time.
Yeah,
but,
I thought you did too.
Actually, you know what? That also happened in the ballroom. I confirmed, not the ballroom, the dining room. I like definitely 100% had to search one thing twice. Well, no fanfare for me, I guess. Let's find out if there's maybe a ghost hunter we can talk to.
Me,
refuse to sing until someone powders my nose.
That was very helpful, thank you.
It's honestly so hard to navigate up here. Yeah, the toy room and the children's room. We can do the toy room. We can do the toy room right now. Alright, I think we have time for...
That painting is crooked. Does that mean anything?
Okay, this one doesn't, but yeah, good catch.
Oh, that's the one that she's like on a tightrope above like the crocodile or whatever, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm glad you pointed that out because I love finding all these like... this game is doing its own thing, but I love finding all these little like references to the ride. Because, I don't know, it feels like this game was definitely just made to cash in on the movie, but it's still got a lot of like love for the source material. Alright, the toy room. And actually, if this is what I think it is, I think it'll have a part that you'll remember.
Freddy Fazbear? No.
I am honestly adoring... Like, there's something that's really satisfying for me.
The heck is that?
The absolute
that's like
creepiness of this room. I don't know, this is just, like, really unnerving to me, this room. Like, I'm so used to having rooms that are so, like, you know, large and dark and, like, you can't even see the other end of them. When it's something like this, for some reason it feels so much more personal and like you're walking through somebody's life. I'm dying left and right in this part.
I like the way that he just drops.
Yeah. Yep. That's this place cleared. We need to start working on some extra lives.
Where do you get lives?
So you see on the bottom right those tarot cards? When we get 10, we get an extra life.
Oh, okay. There's something in there.
Oh, there's about to be, because I remember this part quite well.
Oh, God.
Before we check that out, I'm just going to have another look around. Oh, look at all these physics objects. Oh, we can't interact with that thing.
I was going to say, that has to be a lever or something for it to just be up in the corner like that.
But listen for a second. This room, there's no, like, regular music. There's just, like, those demonic howls on the wind while the lightning flashes outside, the moonlight pours through. I always found this room really creepy.
I don't remember it.
Well, you're about to.
Oh, God. Huh? I don't know if I remember this. This is crazy.
I do, and the thing is, it's not even that unprecedented. I mean, we already got shrunk down onto the pool table.
Oh, that I do remember, actually.
Actually, this reminds me of another game you might remember.
Monkey Ball.
Well, Monkey Ball, yes, but less specifically, oddly enough. You remember that Army Men like Sarge's Heroes 2 or whatever on PS2?
Maybe. It sounds vaguely familiar.
We
but
can jump.
I also only played 2 games on the PS2. It was I played some like Disney breakfast game. Do you remember that one where you could like cook Mickey Mouse breakfast? And then I played 102 Dalmatians a lot.
That's another game that I think we're probably going to play on the channel at some point.
Can I play with you?
Yes.
Yes!
Because that game is actually... No, guys, seriously. 102 Dalmatians, you might think, wait, seriously? Yes, it's on PS1, and it is such a good game. Like, just on its face, it is a very good game with a lot of, like, secrets and collectibles and unlockables, but also it had kind of a spooky vibe at times.
Yeah, like Cruella's house, and the carnival was really creepy too.
A lot of places just had like this really like eerie music, and you just felt like so alone a lot of the time, like in that PS1 way and also in its own way. I think we're meant to be hopping over this wall. Boop. Or I've just gone all the way back to where we were. You're spinning. I remember finding this section, like, absurdly difficult and not having too much trouble now. Yeah. Okay, I think maybe we have to, like, balance on one end so that we'll have long enough. But when there's so much momentum, or maybe we can catch that when it's at, like, its lowest point. Maybe skip this first part.
You can't just go on to the orange?
I
Didn't-
could,
did-
but then
oh.
we get... Yep. Okay, so we gotta wait for this thing and not fall off in the process. They seem to move in somewhat irregular patterns.
When that comes down, go.
Yep. And yep. And one more. And yeah, if I would have been so pissed if I had lost right there, but... Somehow that music doesn't make this place any less creepy, even with the lights on.
It kind of makes it worse, actually.
Yeah. Like, this feels like, because before it felt like something was gonna, like, pop out of the fireplace or something, now it feels like you're just gonna barely catch a glimpse of, like, a ghost orphan out of the corner of your eye, you know? There, kicked over all your blocks. Take that, kids. And now we need to... I still can't believe that thing's not, like, a secret
lever,
room.
yeah.
Yeah. Or even, like, a secret world that you go to when the curtain is closed, you know? Alright, come on, kids. Yep, the afterlife awaits. If you had gotten
But
older...
not for me.
You know, if you had lived to get older, you would understand why this is a good thing. Come on. Anything else? Nope,
I was
they're
gonna say the piano.
in the piano. Yep. These guys just kind of hold up the works with how annoying they are. But actually, the charge shot does make it through. I mean, once they're stunned from one thing, everything else pretty much hits. Oh, the chalkboard was oh. Oh.
What is that?
Oh, that's a Mumbo doll. So basically, these things give you permanent health upgrades. Yep. We've been finding a lot of these. It's this thing.
It's the couch.
Yep. I could swear we've stared directly at... Ooh,
Yeah.
we've got the death certificate.
That was the last piece to the opera singer's death certificate.
And this is the last soul of this room.
The noise it made.
And once more, yeah, I find it so unnerving that those unearthly howls still remain, even though we've cleared this place. It's been like that in the... was it the ballroom also? But, scared the absolute crap out of me. Alright, let's hear what you have to say.
Why, how's my favorite nephew? Come give Auntie a nice big hug. Why aren't you wearing the sweater I made you?
Relatable.
I was kind of hoping for a gaggle of ghost kids. Thought maybe they could be a nice distraction, like throw some blocks or something. But I guess child labor was outlawed in... Oh, wait. It's like 1879. Okay, no, I totally have ideas. But unfortunately, those will have to wait until next time. So what do you think? Like, does it hold up? Is it like you remember it?
Yeah, I think so. I still enjoy it the same way I enjoyed watching you play it 15 years ago or however long ago it was. I still like the style of it a lot.
I mean, you should. I mean, you started drawing in its style for the thumbnails.
Yeah, to the best of my ability.
I think that looked great.
Thanks. Yeah, I think it holds up. I still enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, I'm continually impressed with, like, there's certain things that, like, I'm even more impressed with now that I have, like, more technical knowledge.
And I feel like it's a lot more fun when you're older and you can have an easier time playing it. Like, I feel like I remember getting frustrated a lot, like getting stuck doing stuff.
Yeah, like, I'm not getting stuck. Like, you know, there's certain things that are, like, a hitch, but it's never more than, like, a minor inconvenience as compared to before, where I would just be like, okay, well, I guess I can't see what's beyond there anymore. But I just think it's so cool to be able to come back and actually like a game just as much as when I left it, unlike The Simpsons Hit and Run, which is, if anything, more frustrating. Well, I haven't given up on that army of ghost children, both because it could be exceptionally useful in this scenario and because I just like the idea conceptually. But that'll have to wait until next time when we take on... what was it, the children's room? I think this is the toy room and the next is the children's room. Well, it only makes sense that they might have chosen to reside where they slept. But until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game after... I keep forgetting, you can't. Well, unless you order it on, like, eBay or something. But if you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. That was like a really threatening step towards her. That was...